It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Penix working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
They'll try and run here with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Going to go right back to Henry.
37-yard line.
And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
By Jesse Bates. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run. It's Henry. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll go again here with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he will have the Ravens' 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action. No chance at all. He'll go down. David Onyemata getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Here's Jackson. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And he is not going to make it. They stop him short, and this remains a 6-0 game.
Falcons, nothing. To kick off for Baltimore.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They run over center with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Ready up. Set.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was a...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No 2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
I should probably sign ahead, boy, because I got all that.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. There's a give, heading right, it's Henry. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 5. On the ground, here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
14, Ravens 12.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Jackson. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll run. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. to get to the 29 here, facing third down. To throw is Jackson. Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
First and goal, and it's Henry. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Jackson. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. For the lead, here is third and goal. 180. Jackson looking to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready? Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go again with Robinson. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Let's go.
Another run here for Robinson.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. It is second and a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now Jackson going to keep it here on the bootleg. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Needing to convert here on third and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
2nd down. Jackson on the run to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. But now a marker comes flying in late behind the line of scrimmage. Might we get a roughing the passer call here? Here we go. 1st and goal. Now Henry. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of a yard.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now, Jackson. That is caught. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And here we go, 4th and inches. From the gun, Jackson.
What a stand there. 4th and goal. Game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
Let's go. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.